Hello everybody, welcome to theCUBE. A lot is going on. Here's our lineup. Senator McCain vows to outlaw government-proof encryption. Israeli cab service startup sets its valuation at $2 billion. And this Israeli startup is aiming to revolutionize the phone call. Autonomous cars get shiny and bling with new Volvo concept. Virtual reality swallows museums and galleries with a new app, and more. Let's do it. We're starting for bad news for the tech world. US Senator John McCain has indicated that he will push to outlaw encryption technologies which the US government is unable to crack. In the wake of reports that the Islamic State used encryption to plot the terror attacks that claimed at least 129 lives in Paris, Republicans in Washington are swinging towards government access. The White House has rejected the idea of such legislation. For more than a year, a debate has been playing out in Washington over whether or not law enforcement should have access to encrypted data. It began last fall when Apple launched iOS 7 and began encrypting devices by default. Security and tech experts claim there is no feasible way to create a backdoor for law enforcement that could not be broken by criminals. Seems like that won't stop anymore. Gett, the Israeli taxi-hailing app formerly known as Gett Taxi, is still trying to find new grounds in their battle with companies like Lyft and Uber, and now they are raising money to do exactly that. The Marker economic newspaper reported that the company was valued at $575 million as recently as last May, and is now looking to raise debt capital at $2 billion valuation. This is the first time we learn about the company's valuation. Over the summer, Gett Taxi changed its name to Gett and began offering itself as a platform for other services such as home deliveries and finding tradespeople such as plumbers. Now they're even offering a specialized service for businesses. Take a look.
Gett for Business is a safe and cost-effective ground transport solution for companies across the globe, delivered through our really simple, really intuitive app and online solution. We're actually delivering something completely new, and it's really meeting the expectations of people out there who want something easy to use and something powerful. I think the best thing about working for Gett is working with a lot of like-minded people who really understand the tech industry, people with a load of different experiences, different personalities from all over the world. That really gives us the competitive advantage to deliver the wow service that our customers expect and need. We have a lot of clients really enjoying the Gett experience at the moment. The way in which we implement our app and our other booking tools to save people time, to get them on the road and get them moving.
Google wants to extend its search dominance to smartphones. The answer is to offer you a way to use apps without even downloading them to your phone. That's starting Wednesday. Example, if you search for, say, a cheap hotel using Google's app on a smartphone powered by the company's Android software, it will show you not only regular search results, but information from hotel reservation apps as well. If you tap a button, Google will open up the app so you can book a room even if you don't have the app installed on your phone. That way, the only real app you will need on your phone, well, is Google's app, and it will stream any other app you need. Boom. Calling someone is an experience in decline, and Israeli startup Yallo hopes to change exactly that. Yallo is an app with a goal to re-enchant smartphone users with the telephone call. Yallo allows you to easily record calls, search through past phone calls, and even reply them or tag them. In addition, the app allows you to reach people even when they're on another call, tag calls, own multiple numbers, never lose a call when temporarily out of reception, receive calls on devices of their choice, and much more. Let's see their pitch before we'll give them a call to ask some more questions.
With Yallo, it doesn't matter where in the world you are. You can always receive and make calls using your very own number. All your received calls are free. Can your phone do this? Let's keep on going. With Yallo, having no cell reception is no problem. It doesn't matter where you are, because as long as there's Wi-Fi, your regular phone number is open for business. Now, Can your phone do this? And what about recording your calls and forwarding them? Can your phone do this? And if all of that wasn't enough, Yallo also lets other people know what you're calling about as you're calling them. Can your phone do this? And that's only half the story, because Yallo lets you do a ton of other super awesome things. And the most awesome thing of all? Yes, your phone can do all of that. All you need to do is to get Yallo on it.
With me in the studio is Tal Eliashiv, CEO and co-founder of Yallo. Good evening.
Good evening.
So tell us a little bit about Yallo. What is it basically? How do you define it?
So Yallo seeks to be the platform of the future for voice calling. And you started talking about voice being in decline. I don't think voice is in decline. Definitely, it's not factually the case. The case is that messaging is in significant increase. So you see that in comparison. What happens is that all other communication experiences have adapted to the way we live our lives. We do much more multitasking. We care about things like social connectivity. We care about many other things we do, and we wear much more hats during our daily activities. And the voice calling, also known as the phone call, has not adapted to this. It's the same core experience as when the phone was invented so many years ago.
So what are you offering basically to do that update?
So basically, we are offering a platform that is backing up a set of applications. We have a couple of applications out already that take the old phone call experience and modernize it, make it much more suitable to what we do today. Voice is not going away, because voice, in essence, is the basic tool we have to communicate. We hear when we're in the womb. We hear so many layers when we hear the sound that doesn't exist in text, that voice cannot be replaced. But the experience itself can be much richer. You talked about recording calls. We basically can turn the phone call from a temporal thing that exists only when we talk on the phone to something that is useful way beyond that. So recording is one aspect of it, the ability to search for calls based on keywords that are mentioned in the call, make phone calls retrievable much more easily. You can go back and refer to things on call. You can transcribe. Calls can be translated in real time, and so on. So a lot of functionality that has to do with efficiency. There are a lot of other things that relate to social aspects and so on, which you don't have in telephony today. And it's important to say that a lot of those capabilities are not in our application. They're in our platform. And our platform really opens up this telephony experience that was a closed construct for so many years and turn it into something that is as flexible as the web that we know. So anything can happen as part of a phone call. The same way we realize, you just talked about Google and being able to do everything from the browser. Think about the phone call as the same way. You can do everything. You can enrich phone calls. You can add people to phone calls in a transparent way. You can make group calls and many other things that we would not think twice when we think about messaging, but are not available in phone calls.
So let's talk about the recording thing for a minute. Does that mean you have an algorithm that, and taking the keywords, is someone listening to the calls? Is it an algorithm?
No. So if we start with basic recording, you mentioned recording, and the app we released last week on iOS is the best recording app on iOS by far because of our platform. So what it really means is that if you have Yallo, call recorded by Yallo, then you can have all calls, whether they're incoming or outgoing, recorded without you having to do anything. They will automatically be recorded for you. They're stored safely and securely with you having the only access to them. It's not happening on the device, so it doesn't take any resources from your device. It's not influenced by other things running on your device.
You have a voice recognition program that takes words that it hears in the call?
We have it. It's something that was not released yet to the market. But yes, definitely, this is a capability that is coming. Obviously, if you want it, this is not something we turn on for you. This is something you choose to turn on, and it's only for you. What it allows you to do, if you use that capability, is to the same way you search for words on your device, and the device looks for you in email and on the web. Then your phone calls become searchable as well.
So if I want to find the phone call when I talked about my apartment contract, the contract, so I search for the word the contract, and then I retrieve the call.
And it will bring you the calls where you mentioned it, yes.
You know, it's really cool and very, obviously needed while you're offering. But I'm just imagining there are many companies who want you to fail, basically big mobile carriers. How do you deal with them?
So actually, we look at it very differently. I think that what we bring is something that is very much needed in the telephony world. And we don't want to be the modern phone call app. We want to be the modern phone call. So we offer our capabilities to operators as well. We can enable all our capabilities for operators as well. We can enable our capabilities for any.
React well, though?
Absolutely. We've been talking, actually, since we came out on the market about 6 months ago. Most of the large operators have been talking to us because they're very interested in our capabilities as a strategic direction for them. Deutsche Telekom just invested in Yallo because of their belief that we're really paving the way to a direction where all voice communication needs to go. So yes, we don't see this as a competition because we want to be the platform enabling it, not necessarily just the app that consumers use.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you very much for coming here, and let's hope that your business goes so well that you'll be able to have the next car I'm going to talk about. Volvo is joining the race for autonomous cars with a new concept. Prepare to say, wow. The Volvo Concept 26 is the first autonomous drive interior built on an existing vehicle platform, and according to the Swedish automaker, it represents a new way of thinking about how luxury autonomous cars will integrate into daily life. The company conducted research showing that drivers will regain an average of 26 additional minutes for each commute and several hundred hours per year. That number is considerable for for people living in large metropolitans such as LA and New York. The idea is that once the driver decides that he can let go, the car will automatically hide the wheel, pull his chair back, and open a media screen. Here's Volvo introducing their concept.
Vehicles are driven by people. Everything we do at Volvo has always been about taking care of the people in our products. In today's world, everybody is stressed for time. Time has become that thing in life which you just never have enough of.
Volvo's perspective on autonomous driving is to fix what's broken about driving, which is high traffic situations in metropolitan areas, and do it as fast as possible. There's a lot of technology talk around autonomous driving, and instead we wanted to do what's right for us as a brand, which is to really put people at the center of each question that we pose.
Humans in general want to have a sense of control in most things they do. In the autonomous experience, it's no different.
Yeah, I envy the rich. Conference calls are weird and still buggy, and not everyone knows how to do them, but you know, it's part of our lives now. What can you do? So comedian duo Trip and Tyler imagine a conference call in real life, and the result is, well, you know, trying to reconnect.
Hey, Paul. Thanks for being here on time. Paul? Hey, Paul, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Tyler.
Sorry I'm late. Having a hard time connecting.
1 second. Paul's having a sound issue.
I can't hear you.
Try adjusting your output settings.
Can you hear me?
It's the gear icon.
Tyler, are you on hotel Wi-Fi?
Yeah, why?
Never mind, I got it. I just had to change a few settings.
Great, great. Maybe we can get started. then. Oh, great.
I think your mic is picking up your speakers.
My mic?
Do you have headphones?
You want me to put them on?
No, I want you to smell them. No, I want you to put them on. Hey, Beth.
Hey everyone. Sorry I'm late. I had to download a new version of the platform.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please watch our weekend edition throughout the weekend. i24news.tv. That's the website. All of our shows are there for you to watch. I'll be back on Monday with a brand new show of The Tube and on the weekend as well. Goodbye.